now if you tell me the Third Amendment.
I don't think you have a word.
I don't think you know the Third Amendment, sir. You shouldn't even be receiving these services here for free. You shouldn't. If you don't know our basic rights, you shouldn't be here.
Can
You shouldn't be here.
enforce,
What
sir,
is the Third Amendment? And I'll leave.
sir, can you enforce that no photography?
Now, it's freedom of the press, the very First Amendment. It's a public place.
When did you take that oath to protect our Constitution? Do you remember? Do you remember the date exactly?
You don't know the Third Amendment. I give you my word, I'll leave.
This one's a tough one today, guys. Today's video comes from First Amendment Network. And in today's video, two frauditors decide to go on down to the VA's office and harass our veterans while they wait for treatment. This one really upsets me. And again, the channel is called First Amendment Network, and I encourage you all to go to their channel and let them know what big pieces of trash they are. Literally nothing that comes out of their dang mouths today makes any sense. Quite honestly, a prime example of a waste of space on this planet. Before we start the video, guys, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to donate to my channel, there's a Buy Me a Coffee down below in the description box.
Working on a video about the VA.
About what?
About the VA.
Why?
We'd rather not discuss it now.
Veterans?
I'm sorry?
Are you veterans?
I'm not a veteran.
Get out of here then.
You don't tell me what to do. This is a public building. Finance.
Veteran building.
Correct. Financed by us. I don't need to be a veteran. Do you guys finance this yourself? Be respectful. You're supposed to protect our rights. You're walking around being with a hat that calls yourself a hero. You should actually remember the values and the reason why you signed up for. I'm sorry?
Turn it off.
I'm not.
Call security.
Call whoever you want. What is your problem? I don't even know you, bro.
Already I want to punch this guy in the face. These people are heroes. And not only do they pay taxes, and by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if you do not pay taxes, but they risk their lives for the rights to be there. And to not be harassed by some piece of trash with a camera who probably has never sacrificed anything in life, who probably has just accepted government assistance also his whole dang life. Maybe you should go across seas and fight for a few years, and then when you come back, decide if this frauditor lifestyle is worth it to you.
Okay. They're allowed to videotape for they just they're not allowed to go in any privacy. They're allowing it within this lobby. They're allowed to. I don't understand. Where you guys come from?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Where you guys
Can I have your name and batch number, please?
Well, can you answer my question first?
Well, I mean,
I asked first.
okay, but I choose to not.
Okay, when I choose not to.
No, you're at work. You have to.
You're in my work too.
Huh.
I'm just asking.
I'm
only asking.
And that's fine. Why would that be so
Yes, sir.
important?
I'm dealing with them right now.
Why would that be so important?
Because it is.
How is it important where I come from? Where do you come from?
I'm not asking you where you come from. Where you guys come from? Where you guys come from? I'm not asking you where you come from. I'm asking what are you doing?
Well, it's obvious, right?
Say it again, sir. You're breaking up, sir. There's too much interference. I can't hear you. Yes, sir. They're right in my face. I'm dealing with them right now. Body cam is active.
Well, we're not in your face.
None of these ladies right here, because they're dealing with veterans and they're dealing with a lot of information. If they don't want you to film, because it interrupts their policy of 1078 where they can't, where you are now. It's basically like a HIPAA law. You're violating their rights. So we don't want any medical stuff to be done. So we'd appreciate it if you don't step up.
Well, I never stepped up to the window. I was right here.
I'm just saying.
But I can film that way.
We appreciate it.
That's just a request,
Sir,
not a demand,
can you
though.
let me talk?
Man, you do a lot of that.
It doesn't matter, man. I'm here to protect them.
And you're here to protect the Constitution. You're here to protect the Constitution.
No, I'm here to protect
Nope,
them.
you're here to protect the Constitution. You're not.
All I'm gonna tell
You're
you
not.
is
You're
this.
not.
These
You're
people
not.
are feeling like you're
It
violating
doesn't
them.
hurt.
And I'm here to protect.
You're a feelings. You're a feelings
No,
police.
not my feelings, brother. It's not here.
You're here to enforce the law, bro. Not.
And to protect them.
No,
That is enforcing the law.
Bro,
I'm
you have to.
protecting
The
them.
same way you have to protect them, you have to protect me, because they're doing business and so am
Are
I.
they doing something to you?
Yes, they're interfering.
doing?
They're interfering with my job.
What exactly is your job, my guy? To harass a bunch of elderly, sick, and wounded veterans? Don't say you're a journalist, because you can barely get your audio correct on your camera. So don't use that freedom of press bullshit, because if you are, then you suck at your job and you should probably quit and go work at a McDonald's drive-thru.
They're calling the police. Yes.
No, they're not.
Also, calling the police on
They're
me.
protecting their
So calling the
veterans.
police on me is not
They're protecting
interfering
their
with my
veterans.
job.
No worries, man.
It's-
I'm gonna
it's-
stand here as long as you stand here.
You can.
Okay.
You can stand
That's
there
what we're gonna
until the tile melts.
Yes, sir. And
I don't-
you can too.
you know-
Look, I don't care if you're here until 6 o'clock. That's when I gotta
Sign
leave.
that says no photography or filming,
Is that like a law?
huh?
Is that like a law?
You found it?
I don't know, it's on the sign right
But
there.
I mean, sir, you're here. You're a veteran. You should know about our rights. I'll tell you something. If you don't want me here, tell me what the Third Amendment is, and I'll be out of my way. I promise you. But I guarantee you that you don't know it. What's the Third Amendment? I promise you. I give you my word as a man that I will walk out of here right now if you tell me the Third Amendment.
I don't think you have a word.
I don't think you know the Third Amendment, sir. You shouldn't even be receiving these services here for free. You shouldn't. If you don't know our basic rights, you shouldn't be here.
Protect the
Can you?
Constitution.
You shouldn't be here.
enforce,
Domestic.
Sir?
What is the Third Amendment? And I'll leave.
Sir, can you enforce that no photography?
Now, it's freedom of the press, the very First Amendment. It's a public place.
When did you take that oath to protect our Constitution? Do you remember? Do you remember the date exactly?
You don't know the Third Amendment. I give you my word, I'll leave. Do you know the Third Amendment, ma'am? She's probably looking it up. Doesn't count if you're on your phone.
I can decline that too.
And what job can you decline to do your job?
But I'm not.
It is-
I'm not doing that job. I'm not here to arrest you. You're not
No.
committing a crime. I'm a police officer.
It doesn't matter. No one's talking about that. It's about, all I asked was your
You asked me
name.
for my name and my badge number.
So you feel
But
like
I
you could
who
only
are
give
you
your
guys?
so you feel
That's
like you
all
could
I'm saying.
only give your name if you're arresting somebody. We're having a normal conversation, isn't
No,
it?
you're not. You're being very aggressive towards me.
Specifically, how am I being aggressive? Could you be specific? Because I haven't raised my voice. I haven't. Sir,
It's
so
also under your policy to state your
that's
name.
All right,
that's what
here
I'm.
you go.
That's
you
what.
guys are that worried about me. My name is Officer Keith Durant-Slick.
It's not that I'm
That's
worried
all I'm
about
telling
you.
you.
It's I'm
And
looking.
you want to know where I'm
hold on,
originally
give me a
from?
second.
I'm originally
looking-
from
looking
Louisiana.
at-
Nice.
I transferred
Listen-
from there and
listen to
came
me.
to
Hold on.
Las Vegas.
But you take it too far, bro.
Why
You
am
need
I
to
taking it far? You asked me a
because
question. I
you're
answered
all
it.
you get
But I
riled up
asked
real
you.
quick.
I just
I'm
asked
looking
you
for
who
your
you were.
customer service.
How am I
That's
getting
what I'm
riled up?
looking for.
We trying
That's
to,
all.
but the thing is,
That's not very good customer
Given my
service.
name as customer service.
That is.
well, it's actually,
asked you the same
well,
thing.
well, technically,
I
we're
asked
not
you the same
customers. We're not purchasing anything from you, but
look,
this is a paid
you guys
service.
are- you guys are-
But bro, listen, you have a
I'm not
problem
gonna be- I'm not
because you
broke,
have a
man. I don't even know
you have
I
a
just
problem.
gave you my name, so
Okay,
why can't you
okay,
give me
okay,
mine?
okay.
So we can respect each other
All right.
and say names.
My name's Enrique. I don't have a
Okay, my
problem.
name is Keith.
Okay, good, good. But let me tell you something, bro. You are my brother in Jesus.
Oh,
faith.
absolutely, man.
So
and I'm a man of God.
All right, good. So am I. So I'm not here. Have I disrespected you?
No, have I disrespected you?
No, but
Okay, then.
you're being like you're a feelings guy. I can tell. Are you a Cancer? Were you
Leo, brother.
You're a Leo. Okay.
I'm a Leo.
Well,
What are you?
I'm a Cancer, so
Okay.
that's what I was gonna tell you. I'm a feelings person too. So like I know.
Oh yeah, you're a cancer, all right. You're a cancer to this freaking planet. Locking you up wouldn't be good enough. We need to lock you up and your mother with you for giving birth to such a moron.
So the thing is, before I let you, because I know you're busy, I know that you feel like you didn't have to identify because I didn't, but if you're at work and you're a police officer, but the thing is, no, you did, and we're good now. But the thing is, if you're I'm just.
You telling me my
But
job?
well, the thing is,
telling me my job?
the thing is, you're really
What you gonna tell me?
you're really telling.
What's your name again?
But let me get my point
Oh,
through.
okay. You don't want to give it.
But let me get my point through, bro. Hey, respectfully, you're at work. You're at work, bro. You have to. So you're not only you're
Exactly. He's doing his job. So stop harassing him and stop harassing these veterans and get a freaking life.
at work, but you're a cop. You're all about following rules and the law and everything. Why is it that when it's about your rule, your own policy,
It's not about that, man.
it is? You didn't want to give it up because you said I didn't.
No,
So,
exactly, because I have the right to ask for a name.
and I have the right to refuse. But the
Okay,
thing is,
so do I.
no, you have the right to refuse, but that means you wouldn't be doing your job. Because your policy says you have
I got
to
you, bro.
identify.
You know my policy better than me.
No, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
the
you know my
identifying.
policy better than me.
The identifying policy, yes.
Well,
because
what about you?
So I'm not.
What about you?
The
You're
thing
not
is,
at liberty to do it, right?
I identified.
like
I told you
right?
my name's Enrique.
Yeah, after
I don't have a problem.
After I asked you,
But
I
the
asked
thing
you
is,
first.
the thing is, you're the one that's at work
Look,
here,
man,
brother.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have a good one.
You too.
Try not to get into your feels too much.
No, man.
He's
never
a feelings
that.
guy.
Never that.
You're a
Oh,
feelings
no,
guy.
Man, never that. Never
It's
that.
okay to cry sometimes. I cry all the time.
Hey, look, I cry for him.
Thank you.
That's who I cry.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't get into my
because what
feelings.
we're doing right now is called the First Amendment audit,
Absolutely,
and with the First
You
Amendment,
have the right to do that.
and with the First Amendment, what we have that is so near to
definitely
God,
have the right to
we
do
have freedom of religion.
Yes, sir.
So,
freedom of speech,
freedom of
freedom of religion,
freedom of the
all
press.
that. Absolutely, man.
So-
And I'm not taking that from you.
No, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I have one more. If you wanted to wear some blue stripes, that's probably more like for your lunch break area
blue
or
stripes?
something.
Which
So
blue
do you know anything about that?
Which
Or
blue stripe?
on your badge? On your badge.
I can't take anyone to jail. I can't give anyone tickets. So what I can do is sentence you for a lifetime on YouTube, sir. They can't take from me my freedom of the press. So now I make sure that people know their rights through my YouTube channel, because I don't want them to go through what I went through. Now I'm stripped of my Second Amendment right. So if there's a bad guy coming, only the bad guy is gonna have a gun, right? And I can't protect myself because whatever reason, you know? I believe everyone still has the right to protect their life. I've never even owned a firearm in my life for them to even say, oh, you can't own a firearm.
Right.
Technically, I don't even like them. I don't even like them. I have kids. I just don't want to near my kids. But I know you're waiting here to be seen.
I'm waiting for the hair to
You have a great day, okay? Oh yeah. Thank you for your service, sir. Army, Marine, or what? Army. Shout us to.
Found this video a few days ago, so I'm guessing it's pretty new. As upsetting as it is, it had to be shown. And like I said, I suggest that all you guys go over to their channel, give them a thumbs down, let them know how big of a piece of trash they are. And one more time, guys, their channel is called the First Amendment Network. And if you want to support my channel, down below there's a buy me a coffee link. You could do that there. And as always, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow.